Can't really get rid of that one there because we don't have just a scaffolding. I do like the noodle. It's more like aesthetic bends to it. You know? And then a water pump. Would one go there? It's not on the logistics, it's production. Does it really have to go here? Let's make it face the right way. I don't know how much water it's going to use, but I hope one pipe is enough. Kind of really do. I guess I could figure it out. Well, it says 0, so I know that can't be correct. Just pump it full with as much water as we can. And then we do need a kickstart. So how much do you use? You use 20 megawatts and you use 40 megawatts. But we also want to overclock you to be 600. So I don't know how much it's going to use once that shit kicks in. Do we have geothermal nearby? Can I even build a geothermal? Can build one. Geyser? Why do I want permanent when I just doing it? Ooh, they found it. Just gonna do this, like a bunch of them. Temporary, you know. And I don't have anything to put in it. I blew up everything around here. Can I just simply make some? I can from my protein. Sure, that's good enough. Make some, please. 2,000 is going to be enough. So let's make it that much. And then make that into solid fuel. definitely help. Where is the solid? There's from limestone? I didn't even need to use my... Oh. But I don't really need to do that either. You know, you can get that. You can get that. Don't know how long it's gonna take until it's like done cooking. But I think we're good to... No, we're not good to kick it off because we don't have a steam cooling tower. But, yeah. Steam cooling. I want to line that up with that one. And then we need the output of one of those, or each one of those. We'll do that in front. Just simpler. Now we can scoot it down here. Like that. I want a noodle. And then this, and that's not gonna like just click with that, is it? But if we would like just bump it lightly up against that, that will be like our sign. Lightly kissing it. Ah, hello. You're a moody. That's not good. How's it going now? There's the bang. Yeah, that does help a lot on your mood. I don't really like to admit it with myself though, because it's like, fuck, I don't need sleep, but yeah, I do notice a big difference. So kick it in the butt, get this party on the road. You're pumping fuel, this is good. Are you burning fuel? Well, you're pumping oil, but it should be fine, because it says any. Wow, it's not really accepting oil. Why are you dumb like that? It says any carbon-based... Isn't crude oil carbon-based? Can you not burn crude oil? Yes, you fucking can. Should I even play Marvel Rivals with my sister and uncle if I'm fucking toxic when it comes to that kind of game? It depends. I mean, like, you can be a good player and you can be fun to play with even if you're toxic. Like some of the most entertaining people that I've spent my years watching on YouTube and whatever are very toxic, but they're toxic in a funny way. I'm sure you've seen them too. It's like, well, it's getting water. But now we need to put down a refinery. Because it's dumb. Its father is probably his mother's sister or something. So this is just dumb. I mean, you're not going to be toxic against your own, right? I hope. Like, telling your sister that would probably not be very good for Christmas dinner, you know? Not that you celebrate Christmas very much. Okay. Nothing. To answer your question, get the baby out quick before continuing treatment. Once the baby is out, there will be no more treatment because the baby is what's making her sick. Once the baby is popped out, she will return to being healthy again, or as healthy as she can be. But it does make the body reject the baby in a way. Like, you start getting spasms and seizures and your organs start shutting down and your blood cells get damaged, your other cells get damaged too. So it's just all around bad. No, I mean, if they keep it under control with medicine until it is old enough to be, you know, grown outside of the body, so it you know, those incubators or whatever the fuck they call them, is going to be fine. It's not going to affect the baby. The only thing is that the body normally expels the baby before it can survive on its own. So they're going to need to make sure that it is ready before the body does that. So that's why they're slowing it down with medicine. Her mother had both her and her sister with preeclampsia, so it's not like they're gonna be fucked up more than normal. I mean, they came out kinda okay, so. In Norwegian, we literally call it pregnancy poisoning, because that's kind of what it is. We're just very direct with it, I suppose. Yeah, the earlier you start the treatment, once you're in the risk group, which can be actually race-based, it can be because of obesity, because of genes, because of many things. Like, not trying to be racist, but black people get it a lot more than white people, but that's just because of their genes. But yeah, the earlier the better, of course. That's just like some medicines that white people get doesn't really work very well for black people. Certain types of medicine, so they make special medicine just for black people and for Asian people. It all depends on our genes. Even though, like, any surgeon can operate on a black person, a white person, an Asian person, whatever, the same, because our organs are the same. Men have slightly bigger and longer intestines compared to females, but other than that, there's not really much change. But when it comes to how medicines interact with our bodies and our enzymes and our genes and all of that, it's different. And you're going to pump out 40. Do I need one more? I can do one more. Where's a power outlet? Here it is. Your favorite time? Okay. Have fun. Don't fall in. And we probably want a awesome sink to deal with this junk. And then they all need power. Okay. So that should be good to go. And then we need to take the output from here, shove it in there. Then we're goody. Why do I do that? Really? Okay. So does that line up? Yeah. I hope it doesn't. Oh, it does. It got a little bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but now I think it's ready. So if we kick that back on, On. On and on. And do that. How much power? Okay. But... oh. Boop. Now it's going. And now these should be getting fuel. How much power did we... right. Well, I'm gonna help that along by just placing down some solar panels. Get rid of this. And now we can pull the... you're not even hooked up. Alright, now everything should work. Are you getting fuel? That is the question. Why do you think that there's crude in there? There isn't any crude in there. Why do you think that there's crude in? Oh, now it's fuel. Okay. It is getting fuel. This is good. And it's using 12 and not 4. Which I guess is good that we made more of these. And you have started to heat up, and you have started to produce power, I see. Very little, but it's getting there. Once these are up to temp, it should be fine. If that keeps climbing much higher, then I can't produce enough for all of them. Oh, you're spinning. You're producing. This is amazing. Why is it 1.2 gigawatts though? It's not like you're getting any... well, I mean, it is higher temp water or steam. But this one doesn't spin any faster. But yeah, 4,000 megawatts.